I cannot believe that I'm still wearing this sweater and it's literally almost April. Tomorrow is April. I mean, it's cute and all, but I want spring weather. It's so cold outside. I'm annoyed. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys another round of products that beauty gurus made me buy. Not literally, but you know what I mean. But I have a bunch of products here in front of me that I've seen YouTubers that I watch talk about loving on, and I haven't tried them out yet. So I figured today we would put them on my face, we would test them out, do a full day wear test, and see what I think. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and also on Sunday. And without further ado, let's get into this. All right, now we are zoomed in. I have brows on because I couldn't find new brow products I haven't tried before. Apparently I've tried all of them. So now we're gonna go on to an eyeshadow palette, and this was recommended by Jackie Aina. It is the Riviera Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. This is their newest launch. Beautiful colors. Very excited. I haven't touched this. Is it a RachhLoves video if I don't drop things all over the floor? Probably not. There's a lot of beautiful colors in here. We have some mattes as well as some shimmers, and it's just fun for spring. It's fun for spring. And if I can't see spring outside, then I'm gonna put it on my eyeballs. So let's just play around with this. I'm gonna start with Estate. Like how I said, let's go straight for the color, and I start with this nice beigey peach. I've seen a lot of people playing around with the pink shade, which, big fan. But I think today I'm gonna do the blues and purples maybe? I don't know. I mean, I do tend to gravitate towards those shades. So maybe I should do the pink. No, I don't want to do pink. I don't want to do pink today. But I always start with a good base. I want to get that nice gradient going down. It just makes the whole process of blending out the look way easier later. Can you imagine if I just did that and I was like, okay, done, it's a pretty good palette. Then we're gonna go in with a Coastline, which is a slightly darker peach tone. You gotta start with the bases, my friends. Start with the basics, then you'll work your way up. I usually find that ABH shadows are very, very dusty and just very crumbly. So as soon as you sort of hit your brush in them, like powder just goes everywhere. And I don't mean just the, what was it, the Sublime palette? What was the one that everyone was angry about? But I'm finding a lot less on this palette than any other palette. Like, you can see a little bit there, but just not anything significant. Okay, let's go in with Monte Carlo next. We're building. These shades are very, very pretty. Very pigmented. They're blending well. I like the colors. And this isn't necessarily a palette I would have picked. Whoa, that's bright. This isn't a palette that I would have necessarily picked up for myself, but it's fun. Like it's forcing me to be more creative, but they do have a lot of nice neutral tones in here too. So it still feels safe. I really want to swatch the like teal tone. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, you know what? We're putting that on my lids. Putting that on my lids. Do you see that? Not even a hesitation there. Was there? There was no hesitation. I just went right into it. Didn't even think things through. I'm like, that needs to be on my eyeball. Oh, that's so pretty. I want to try applying it with a brush and just see if that's as easy. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I'm getting a lot of fallout under my eyes. Just a heads up. I like applying it with my fingers better. It's just not as precise as a brush would be, you know? Ugh, I can feel all the powder going underneath my, like on my nose. And then just adding the matte purple to the crease. That's kind of fun, right? I've been trying to use a like glitter applicator, you know, those like silicone ones. This one's by e.l.f. to help apply that like turquoise shade right up near the purple. And it's kind of working, but kind of not. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Just wanted to have a nice blend. This is just like a fun, summery spring palette that you can just kind of play with and experiment with and rock a lot of more like colorful looks. So far, I like it. Do I think that you need it? Like, probably not, unless you really like purples and pinks and blues, in which case, yeah, I know you need it in your life. I'm really happy that I didn't do my my face makeup already, because this would have been a disaster. I think for this look, I want to do some lashes, you know, just like go all out. I don't normally do lashes, so you know what? It's kind of fun to play with them every once in a while, especially for a fun look like this. I feel like this needs lashes. Like, this look will be upset with me if I don't put lashes on. Like, oftentimes I will try and get away with not having to do lashes just because it's time consuming for me. Most of the time, not all lashes are time consuming. Just the situation calls for it and I'm like, nope, bring me lashes. I am going to look amazing at school pickup. Wow, okay, that was absolutely infuriating. Man, sometimes I'm really good at putting on lashes and I'm just like, it just works, it just glides on, feel like a queen. And then there are other days, like today, where I just want to rip out all my lashes. I am just touching up the blue in the corner. I have sprayed the brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, really like amped up that color. So that's awesome. So now let's go on to the face makeup. We're going to start with a primer, and this was recommended by Allie. I believe it's Allie Gleans here on YouTube. And she said that she really loved the Milk Makeup, their new Hydro Grip primer. There's been a ton of hype around this product. It is really highly rated online. And there are a couple of very specific instructions in the use of this product, which I'm going to follow. For those of you that don't know, this is a very hydrating primer that is supposed to just plump up the skin. It's going to deliver a dose of hydration, and it's one that you have to apply, let it sit on your skin for about a minute, and then go on to the next step. Because it's so hydrating, you don't want it to mix in with your foundation before it has a chance to set. I don't know what would happen if you tried to put it on before, but I'm gonna guess nothing good. And put it on. I don't like the smell of it. No. So applying it, it is very sticky. It's very sticky. I'm gonna apply a little bit more to my forehead. I feel like I always forget my forehead. I just like focused it all on my cheeks and I'm like, that's fine. Forehead needs some love too, you know. And then we will wait. We will wait till it sets. Just sit here and drink my coffee. I don't know why I have a Batman voice. And while we let that set, let's talk about how terrible my nails are. Like literally it's been a day, 2 days. 2 days. And like these two nails have basically all but entirely chipped off. And this is why I do press-ons or I do shellac, because I just ruined my nails. I ruined them. By the way, look at those marks of self-tanner. I don't know what I did. I don't know how that happened, but it looks real terrible. I'm just a full-on hot mess today. All right, it's been about a minute. Okay, so it has dried down now. Is it still tacky? A little, yeah. This is among the most tacky feeling primers that I've ever experienced, which kind of makes sense because it is a gripping primer. It's supposed to grip onto the product and keep it adhered to your face. So that would be a good thing. You kind of wanted to do that. So I'm gonna see how this applies with this foundation on top. And this was a big recommendation from Desi here on YouTube. She has been loving the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. This is a medium coverage foundation that is going to give a pore blurring effect to the skin. It's going to feel like second skin. It has a bunch of nutrient kind of elements in it. So it has like avocado and ginger and vitamin C, like a whole bunch of different things that are going to be good for the skin. Also, hence the title of the product, Skin Love. But she loved this foundation, and Desi has the best skin I have ever seen of anyone ever in my whole life. So we're gonna put it on and hopefully I'll just end up looking like her. That'd be cool. Ooh, that is light. And while I apply this to my, whoa. Oh, that's so light. Let's see if it like medium coverage is out a bit. Oh, it's the right undertone, but it's really light. Oh no. So while I apply this to my face and attempt to make it look natural, I also want to talk about another product. I honestly almost forgot because I meant to film this video last week before I got sick. And so I had it on before. So I have footage of this nail polish that Tati was talking about. And it was this beautiful, like kind of neon fluorescent greeny yellow. It's by the brand Orly and it's the shade Glow Stick. This one right here. And she had it on her nails and it looked so good. So I immediately went out and bought it. And so I applied it to my nails. This is what happened. So now that my nail polish is off, what I'm gonna do just to kind of test it is I'm gonna do some nails with white underneath and some without, just to see if it needs it or not. I assume it's gonna make it more neon and just really pop, but I'm kind of curious if this can handle the neon on its own. I applied 2 coats of the neon without a base coat, and yeah, no, definitely needs the base coat. And Continuing on. And it did not last super long, my nails. Again, like most of my nail polishes, probably a day and a bit. There were just so many layers to it, and you could see the white poking through unless you were really good at applying nail polish. I would probably avoid this. The only way that I would wear this, and I would absolutely do this, is if I got a white shellac manicure done and then put this on top. That I feel I could do and would look really, really good, and you would add to the longevity of it, I feel like. But just applying it the way that I would attempt to apply a white with a neon on top, like, it didn't look great. So applying this foundation on, it definitely has a nice finish to my skin, and I'm sure it's a combination of the actual foundation itself and the primer. Like, it's everything sticking to my skin really, really well. It's smoothing out beautifully, and it's not so noticeable that it is too pale for me. This is the only problem I have with buying products online, is that I kind of just wing it oftentimes with foundations, and I'm like, this looks like my shade, and I don't look at it until I'm literally in the middle of filming. This shade will work for me when I don't have any self-tanner on though, so I'm just gonna keep it, because, I mean, like, assuming I like the formula. But so far I do. It looks like my skin looks really good, right? Okay, we've added some concealer. I added a little bit of powder. Now we're gonna go in with some bronzer. This was highly rated by someone that I'm also going to talk about a different product, but I might as well talk about this one. This is the Morphe bronzer in the shade Icon. Jaclyn Hill was talking about how much she loved this one. I think actually Casey Holmes also really likes this one. I hadn't planned on mentioning it, but since we're applying it anyway, might as well talk about it. So far I have to say I do like it. I actually really like this brush, which is also by them, which I wasn't expecting. Usually these little like palm-sized ones that you can kind of hold and grip like this, I'm not a huge fan of, but for whatever reason, I really like this one. It was looking a little bit pancakey there for a minute. Just very flat, no dimension, no life. Now that I look at it, I should have gone with the lighter bronzer shade. This one is a little bit dark. It's okay. I'll just really heavily bronze. We'll do a neck bronze today. And we'll add some blush. Do a little coral blush moment today. This is Holiday by ColourPop. It's starting to get like super hot in this room now that the lights have been on for a while. I'm regretting my decision to wear this giant sweater. I should have known that this would happen, that I would get too hot, but no, I was very chilly this morning. Oh, that's such a pretty blush color. Can't stop wearing it. So nice. What color blushes have you guys been reaching for recently? Like, I've been really going more into the pinks than usual, but I'll always be a coral blush girl. Now on to a highlight that came highly recommended from Kathleen Lights. It is the new Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Bloom Time, which is this beautiful sort of actually going along with the blush, more of like a corally tone, which is really pretty, but it's very light too. And Kathleen is on the pale side, so I'm hoping that this one will also work for me. I love the highlights from Wet n Wild. They're all really pretty. This one has a pink base and almost like a champagne flip to it. It's very pretty. So let's try and put it on and see if it's going to highlight for me. This may be more of like a blush topper. I don't know. I think this is too dark for me. The shade is really beautiful and that gleam is gorgeous. I think the shade may be a little too dark for me. I will check it in natural light and I'll let you guys know. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the studio lights and like just where they are and where they're bouncing off light. But maybe more as like a blush topper for me. I don't know. I will keep you guys posted on that. Then for lips, this is one that Lustrelux Katie was talking about. It is the Milani Bold Matte in the shade I Am Pretty, which is like a brownie nude shade. Oh, actually before that, let's finish up under the eyes. I just realized that I didn't actually finish that. So let's do I want to go more browns or do I want to go real colorful? Maybe we'll do the purples and the coral tones. Yeah. I just want to make sure that these coral tones aren't going to make me look like it's the middle of allergy season. Now let's put like a purple like right smoked up against the lash line. Get like a nice pop of purple, you know? Oh, that's such a gorgeous shade. I cannot. All right, I look done. So let's go back to the lip product. This looks a little dark for me. Not something I would normally pick up, but let's try it out. All right, this color doesn't really work with this eye look. It's just kind of throwing everything off, but I do actually like it. It's a lot more of a brown nude than I would have ever picked up for myself, but I really like it. I think it would look good with more of a smoky, warm tone brown natural eye look versus this like intense pop of color. I do like the consistency. It does look matte, but it doesn't feel matte on my lips. It's nice and hydrating feeling, like that. I wonder what happens if I put a little bit of this on top. Is this gonna be too much? No, see, it's too brown, you know? See, this is what I was thinking more in terms of color, which is a combination of the L'Oreal Paris Signature one in I Empower with the NARS Gloss in Outrage. These two combined, really pretty. And then to set the skin, I'm going to use a product that was really highly recommended from Jaclyn Hill, and that is the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. And she raved about this product in one of her recent videos as one of the top products from the slew of products that she was recommending. This was like her #1. It's a gold infused hydrating primer, but also setting spray. You can use it to hydrate your makeup throughout the day. It's going to be a quick dry spray. It's not going to feel sticky on the skin, and she swore by it. So I am excited to finally get around to testing this out. I'm gonna give it a little cursory spray. There we go. The first one's always the worst. It's just like a jet. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, that orange coming through. Okay, let's spray it on the face now. Oh my gosh, that feels glorious. We're gonna dry it down. Oh, that feels so good on the skin. I like it. So now I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I will check in with you guys tonight. I'll let you guys know how everything is wearing, what I like, what I don't like. We'll zoom in close, we'll do all that stuff. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it is now at the end of the day. This is what my makeup is looking like, and I have some thoughts. So first of all, eye makeup. Bomb. I really love how it's turned out. It looks really like just bright and electric, and I really vibe with the colors in this palette. I don't know what it is, but each of the palettes I either immediately gravitate towards and I'm like, yes, everything about this, yes. Or it just, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. It doesn't, we don't click. We just don't click. But this one, there was like immediate chemistry. Like, I was vibing all the shades. They will be ones I will be using again. Loved it. The face makeup though, oh, it's not good, guys. Just get real close to my pores here. It like caked up. It's not settling down nicely. It just looks really heavy on my skin. Oh. So I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna split my face down the middle. I'm gonna use the new primer from Milk with a foundation that I know. And then on the other side, I'm gonna use the Becca foundation and a primer that I know. And just see where the issue is. Cause like, that's not good. It's not good, I don't like it. And then the highlight, it's pretty. And I really like the undertone. It's not as light as I was kind of, I don't know, just hoping for, I guess. By the way, I'm just gonna say it, I went out to like 4 different stores and no one said anything about this eye makeup. Like, I was in Costco with my 3-year-old. You guys know I avoid grocery shopping at all costs, so maybe this is normal. Also, I just realized that I'm wearing 2 sweaters. I'm wearing 2 sweaters. But what do you guys think? Have you tried any of these products before? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and check out these videos on the side if you have missed any. Just go and leave me some comments there if you come from this video, because I really like reading all your comments on my phone. Like, sometimes I'll scroll through and I'll see you guys on a video from like 2016 being like, hey, 2019, what's up? It is hilarious. And I love it. So check out the videos and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and Sunday. And that is everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.